All right, a Fox News alert now. A devastating discovery in the search for a missing Georgia couple who responded to a car ad on Craigslist and never came home. Bud and June Runyon were reported missing by their 3 daughters on Friday when they did not show up to babysit. This morning, police have located their car and 2 bodies nearby. Telfair County Sheriff Chris Steverson joins us right now. Sheriff, what can you tell us about the suspect?
Brian is a gentleman. He's known locally, comes from a good family, a family that's well established in this community. As you can imagine, the family, I'm sure, is as shocked as the rest of the community that he's been named in this as a suspect in this crime.
Without a criminal past, you got to wonder, do you have a sense of what the motive might be?
Well, of course, the theft or theft by deception is what he's charged with so far, and as you can imagine, we got a mountain of evidence to sort through in the coming days, and we'll go from there. But obviously, we believe the Runyons were coming to make a purchase of a vehicle.
And you understand that one of the way you tracked him, even though he had one of those burner phones, you were still able to track him. How?
Well, without going into any specific methods or law enforcement techniques, we did connect him to the phone that was used in the last communications with Mr. Runyon. We're confident that Mr. Towns was the owner of the telephone.
Right. Could you tell me his demeanor right now?
I really can't. I really can't. As you can imagine, it was imperative that we get in touch with Mr. Towns. He came in, and we've had people talking with him. I wasn't in the interview, so I don't have a comment about his demeanor.
Sheriff, would you say that he's been forthcoming, or is he lawyering up?
Well, I really can't say to that. Obviously, we had a lot of questions for Mr. Towns, and at the same time that we were talking with him, a lot of developments began coming forward as far as our search parties. They were discovering bodies and the vehicle in the water. So yesterday was a very busy day. We still haven't digested all the information that we collected yesterday.
As we look at the bodies, you identify the bodies, what could you tell us about the couple, the families, and the search, as now we've gotten the ugly end we did not want to get? What could you tell us about this? Well,
the vehicle is positively identified as the vehicle owned by the Runyons. The bodies, of course, won't be positively identified until an autopsy is conducted as soon as possible. Of course, we're not looking for the bodies anymore. We've called off the search, so we feel confident that they're going to be the couple that we're searching for.
Wow, sad day. I'm glad you've brought it to a conclusion, but I'm sure it's the ugly part of your job. Sheriff, thanks so much for sharing the story everyone's been following around the country.
Thank you, Brian.